Good afternoon, everyone. Please be seated. We are overjoyed that you could join us on this beautiful afternoon. Greetings. I am Michelle Alexandre, a member of the faculty and Dean of Stetson University College of Law. Welcome, honored guests, students, faculty, family members and spouses, partners and friends, and most importantly, graduates. Welcome to our December 2020 commencement ceremony. Let's hear it for our graduates. We are so excited. This is a wonderful, wonderful celebration of a class that we'll remember for decades to come, the 2020 class. And today is, of course, because of all that and because they get to embark on their career, is a unique celebration. And we will recognize in this ceremony classes of December 9th, 2019, May and August 2020, and December 2020. We are delighted that you could all be with us today in person for this celebration. First, I would like to acknowledge our active duty military personnel and our veterans in this graduating class, in our faculty and in our audience. Please stand so that we can recognize your service. Let me take a moment to introduce those on stage with me and those who are part of the procession. We are honored to have with us Dr. Christopher Rolke, President of Stetson University, Dr. Noel Pinter, Executive Vice President and Provost of Stetson University, Jason Bent, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs and Professor of Law, Darrell Wilson, Associate Dean for Faculty and Strategic Initiatives and Professor of Law, Dorothea Bean, Professor of Law, and Dr. Jacinda Hudson, Assistant Dean for Student Affairs. I would like to also recognize those honored guests who, due to COVID restrictions, unfortunately could not be part of this in-person ceremony. They graciously sent a personal video to the graduates. We invite you to view their special videos on the graduation webpage. They are Maureen Breakiron-Evans, Chair of the Board of Trustees, Greg Coleman, Chair of the Board of Overseers, Kevin Iorado, President of the Stetson Lawyers Alumni Association, and Rachel Wise, the outgoing Student Bar Association President. As many of you know, Stetson Law has a pro bono requirement for graduation. Our December 2019 and May 2020 graduates and students volunteered more than 34,000 hours of community service. Many of our graduates took our pro bono requirement to the next level by continuing to serve their communities and society even after they had far exceeded the required number of hours, using the skills and tools learned at Stetson. They doubled down on that commitment during the pandemic, creating new ways to be of use to the community. You will recognize those graduates by their blue cord, representing our Blues Award for pro bono service. It is my hope that you will continue to serve your communities with distinction and professionalism as a Stetson lawyer. This year at orientation, I told our group of first years, fresh-faced and eager, that they could be forging a new path that no one had walked before. I impress upon them that having empathy for others, grit, and resilience are the pivotal foundation of a good attorney. As I thought about what I wanted to say to you today, I found myself reflecting on those words because I realized that all 2020 graduates are the embodiment of them. You have already forged a path to conditions that no one had encountered before. As a result, you now know what it is like to successfully complete one of your life's biggest challenges, despite the immense hurdles that were placed on that path. You have done it. This year, you have shown that resilience, that Stetson law grit, and a special breed of dogged commitment. You have dug deep and transcended endless limitations to reach this amazing milestone. I am so proud of you, of who you are as humans, scholars, and legal minds. In answering the call to become an attorney, you are beginning your purpose in life. You now have the tools to be change agents and justice warriors who can transform the world. So today, we celebrate you, your graduation, your accomplishments. We take this moment to cherish all that you have done, and we feel hope and excitement for all that you will do. I now invite President Wilkie to offer greetings.
Good afternoon, and I would like to have 3 shout-outs, if I may, before I begin. How about a shout-out for all the faculty, staff, administrators, and all the helpers here that have made today's event possible. The second shout-out, if you will, goes to the family members and the loved ones that are out in the audience and also who could not be with us because of the pandemic. Let's give them a round of applause for helping these students get through their legal education. And a super loud and I hope boisterous shout out for our graduating class of 2020. We gather today to celebrate the accomplishments of our students who have rightfully earned their Juris Doctor and other advanced law degrees. You have made it to the end of a remarkable journey, literally unlike any other before you. As you join the Stetson Alumni Network and become part of an enduring community of Stetson Law graduates, contemplate for a moment where you were at this time last year. You were facing your last year of law school, and just a little more than a year ago, I was named by our Board of Trustees as Stetson's 10th president. I imagine we both looked forward to the year ahead with a lot of excitement and anticipation. Thomas Gray was right in 1742 when he wrote, "Ignorance is bliss," because there was no way we could perceive what might lie ahead. And yet, here you are. You made it. You made it through lockdowns, online learning, virtual meetings, bad audio, lost internet connections, canceled bar exams, masks, hand washing, physical distancing. You endured. Your friends, families, and faculty are assembled here to celebrate you. And I believe this is, in fact, a very special graduation because you achieved your degree and you did it in this year. You were not only tested in the classroom, but ultimately by life. For me, and maybe for many of you, it would have been impossible to endure and even thrive this past year without one thing: kindness. Since I first stepped onto Stetson's campus, I have quoted the wisdom of childhood educator Mr. Rogers, who said there are 3 ways to ultimate success. The first is to be kind. The second is to be kind. The third is to be kind. So when Dean Alexandre, the administration, and I first started the work and planning for resumption of classes in both Gulfport and DeLand, we made a very conscious decision that everything we did, everything we planned, would be done with kindness, with empathy, and with agency. So today, as I congratulate you for becoming part of the rich tradition of Stetson law graduates who have gathered in this same spot, I ask you to consider the small and large acts of kindness you may have received along your journey. As you take the countless hours you have given in classrooms, courtrooms, clinical experiences, and competitions out into the world and into your careers, I ask you to consider repaying the kindness you have received with the kindness you may give. Why? Kindness not only matters, it enables us to listen, to engage with others unlike ourselves, and to consider paths we can forge together to make our community, in fact the world, a better place. The mission of Stetson University College of Law is to be a dynamic and supportive scholarly community whose faculty and students will have a meaningful and far-reaching impact on the law, the profession, and on society. Here at Stetson, you have learned the law and the skills required to apply it to legal practice with integrity and with professionalism. I ask today that you add kindness to your practice. As you grow and thrive, I challenge you to help those around you to thrive, to offer small acts of kindness to your clients, your partners, your institutions, your organizations, those around you that you love and care about. Ultimately, this is how you will become the lawyer you set out to be, serving justice wherever life takes you. Congratulations.
It is now time to celebrate our graduates. President Rolke, today we recognize the December 2019 and August 2020 graduates for the Juris Doctor degree, our LLM degrees, and our joint degrees. We anticipate that all candidates listed in the graduation program will meet the requirements for their respective degrees. As such, I ask that you prospectively confer their degrees on them. All graduates, please stand.
It is an honor and a privilege to confer these degrees. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Stetson University, pursuant to the charter granted by the state of Florida, I pronounce you graduates of Stetson University and confer upon you all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Graduates, please come forward as your name is called.
I now welcome Associate Dean Bent and Dr. Hudson to call the name of the graduates.
Good afternoon. We begin by recognizing our spring and summer 2020 JD graduates. First, Ariana Lynn Seiler. Randy Shastine, Certificate of Concentration in Advocacy. Victoria Shea, Certificate of Concentration in Environmental Law. The diploma for our next graduate will be presented by her grandfather, Michael Sierra, a 1968 graduate of the College of Law. Victoria Michelle Sierra JD MBA. Kelly Skurdlant. Kevin A. Steiniger. The diploma for our next graduate will be presented by his father, Joseph Stewart, a 1984 graduate of the College of Law. Logan Anthony Stewart, Victor O'Whaley Award.
Daniel Felipe Town. Amber Turbeville. Ryan Gregory Walker. Claire Carson Washburn, Victor O'Whaley Award. Catherine Hannah Welch, Certificate of Concentration in Environmental Law, Certificate of Concentration in International Law, Hearn Environmental Law Award. Stephen Carl Westfall, Honors Program.
Savannah Lee Williams, Certificate of Concentration in Social Justice Advocacy and Victor O'Whaley Award. The diploma for our next graduate will be presented by her father, David Wilsey, a 1986 graduate of the College of Law. Abigail McCrae Wilsey. The diploma for our next graduate will be presented by her brother, Jay Jervis Wise, a 2005 graduate of the College of Law. Rachel Beth Jervis Wise, Certificate of Concentration in Advocacy and International Academy of Trial Lawyers Award. Vasilios Dimitrios Zimarakos. We will now recognize the Fall 2020 JD candidates. Denia Elizabeth Angelino in absentia. Luz Angelica Bastos in absentia. Tina Michelle Budsis. Sarah Sibula Feller. Benjamin Richard Fresby, Victor O'Whaley Award. The diploma for our next graduate will be presented by his wife, Jill Marie Gendro, a 2018 graduate of the College of Law. Stephen Conrad Gendro. The diploma for our next graduate will be presented by her sister, Jillian Hartman, a 2019 graduate of the College of Law. Kara Michelle Hartman. Whitney L. Lewis. Lorenzi Wanell Laura in absentia. Ashley Brian Maru.
Erin Marie Morse. Anna Millay. Amber Nicole Victor O. Wheely Award. Anna Marie Parsons Honors Program. Hunter Cole Sexton Victor O. Whaley Award. Brenna Susan Toomey. The diploma for our next graduate will be presented by her father, Michael Trentelange, a 1989 graduate of the College of Law. Amy Catherine Trentelange, Victor O. Whaley Award. Michelle Walker. Alan Harley Wallace. Nair Rivera Diaz in absentia. Ken Yu in absentia. Thank you. Congratulations, graduates.
A joyous day indeed. Graduates, Stetson is a community dedicated to excellence. Our faculty serve as teachers, mentors, and role models. They demonstrate the values of leadership and service, and they serve as inspiration to all of us. Graduates, Stetson University College of Law was founded in 1900. We know that you will follow more than a century of tradition as lawyers and leaders who are committed to the rule of law, who transform society, who represent the values of your law school, your university, and our profession. Today, we celebrate you. And from today forward, we are proud to call you graduates and alumni of the Stetson University College of Law. So graduate, please stand one more time. Turn your tassel from the right to the left as we acknowledge the class of 2020, everybody. And finally, families, supporters, and friends, you were there when our students needed you the most. Graduates, please thank everyone that helped you to become a graduate of Stetson University College of Law. Congratulations again. After the recession has concluded, we kindly ask that you meet your party and exit safely and swiftly to the parking lot. We so appreciate your cooperation. Thank you all. Be safe and have a wonderful rest of the weekend.